Hello, this is Dr. Do again. This video is outside of medicine. Continue to read Psalm. I'm on Psalm 119, and which included 22 short Psalms. I have finished Psalm 13 and Psalm 14. Ma'am, now I'm going to move on to 15 and 16. Samekh, number 15. I hate double-minded man, but I love your law. You are my refuge and my shield. I have put my hope in your word. Away from me, you evildoers, that I may keep the commands of my God. Sustain me according to your promise, and I will live. Do not let my hopes be dashed. Uphold me, and I will be delivered. I will always have regard for your decrees. You reject all who stray from your decrees, for their deceitfulness is in vain. All the wicked of the earth you discard like dross. Therefore I love your statute. My flesh trembles in fear of you. I stand in awe of your laws. Ayin, number 16. I have done what is righteous and just. Do not leave me to my oppressors. Ensure your servant's well-being. Let not the arrogant oppress me. My eyes fail, looking for your salvation, looking for your righteous promise. Deal with your servant according to your love, and teach me your decrees. I am your servant. Give me discernment, that I may understand your statute. It is time for you to act, O Lord. Your law is being broken, because I love your commands more than gold, more than pure gold, and because I consider all your precepts right. I hate every wrong path. So this is another two short psalms in this Psalm 119, and the tone, general tone, is quite similar compared to previous short psalms in this 119. So Psalm Samekh. Psalm Samekh started with, I hate double-minded man, but I love your law. So the general tone of these two pieces is similar to the previous one. Emphasize the faith to the God, the God they chose to believe, and only that God is what they believe, and to emphasize the faith. Well, at least the real of the world, the mockers or the evildoers, while mentioning these evildoers or mockers, but they at the same time emphasize the God, the Lord they believe is the only salvage for them. So this, I hate double-minded man, but I love your law. Saying the faithfulness between the God and the people, and the law of the God and the people they believe, the author believe. You are my refuge and my shield. I have put my hope in your word. So they're saying that the God is the truly refuge and the shield. Away from you evildoers, that I may keep the commands of my God. So this is saying that the evildoers in the world, they cannot pull the author away from God. So the author here showing the strong faith, panting for the commands of God, and ask God to help to stay away from those evildoers in the God eyes. Again, I think evildoers or not evildoers is really not person's judgment, but it's in God's eyes. Sustain me according to your promise, and I will live. Do not let my hope be dashed. So, the promise. This is another big word for promise, and I think it's individualized. To Abraham, the promise is the descendants, the inheritance. It's like star and sand, and also the land flowing milk and honey. So that's the promise to Abraham. And to individual has different promise. I think that's between the God and the author. The God, the author believed, and the individual here. Do not let my hopes be dashed. Do not break my hope, I think. Uphold me, and I will be delivered. I will always have regard for your decrees. Saying that at the same time asking God to strengthen the faith, at the same time saying to express the faithful, the worthy part of the author. So have following regard the decrees of God, and you reject all who stray from your decrees, for their deceitfulness in vain. And this is saying that the God is the God the author believes, the true God, and will tell who is deceitful, and those whoever are deceitful in the eyes of God are in vain. So this is about the face. All the wicked of the earth you discard like dross. Therefore I love your statute. So still saying that the earthly wickedness will be destroyed, discarded, and still emphasize to follow the God they believe. My flesh trembles in fear of you. I stand in awe of your laws. So saying that my flesh trembles in fear of you, stand. But the spirit to believe the law, it's really give the strength to stand. So that is the Samekh. Ayin, I have done what is righteous and just. Do not leave me to my oppressors. This is the kind of the child talking to the father. Dad, I have done that right. Can you give me this? So this is similar tone, saying that the mutual, the natural, the faith between the God they believe and the people. Ensure your servant's well-being. Let not the arrogant oppress me. So ask God to help, to keep, to protect. My eyes fail looking for your salvation, looking for your righteous promise. So because the situation is kind of not happy, not a good one, eyes failed. And deal with your servant according to your love. Teach me your decrees. So it's panting for the help of God, at the same time for wisdom, seeking for the wisdom. Teach me your decrees. I'm your servant. You give me discernment that I may understand your statute. It is time for you to act, O Lord. Your law is being broken. So this saying that I'm your servant, give me discernment that I may understand your statute. So continuously to ask for the wisdom. And it's time for you to act, O Lord. Your law is being broken. Saying that the situation, the circumstances, the surroundings is quite serious. Probably those, even though they're serving in the name of God, probably doing the same thing to break the law of the God. So this is saying it's time for you to act, for God to act. Because I love your commands more than gold, more than pure gold. Because saying that, and because I consider all your precepts right, I hate every wrong path. So this is saying that I love your command more than gold, more than pure gold. This is saying that just like the Bible mentioned, Solomon was the chosen one because he asked for the wisdom instead of gold. But he had both, gold and wisdom. So this author is also asking for wisdom instead of gold, and hate every wrong path, just hate everyone who is not following God's command. So this is Psalm 19, the Samekh and Ayin, 15th and 16th Psalms in Psalm 119. From it, I think, again, we see the real like away from God command and doing evils, and also those the law of the God is dashed or is broken, and also see the faith. At the same time, the author did not seek him for gold, did not seek him to follow those paths, but still ask God wisdom and instruction. So I'm going to stop here and hope you can read and interpret in your own way. And thank you for watching. I will see you next time.